Hello, my fellow Americans. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. I got my shirt untucked. Do you know why? Because you see, there's this one school district that wants all the kids to have their shirts untucked. That way, the fat kids aren't embarrassed because they don't, people can't see the fat rolling over their belt line. My question to you, my fellow Americans, is when is the foolishness going to end? Now, I did that video about Abercrombie and Fitch, and some of you, I guess, thought that the guy could have been a little bit nicer. He didn't have to be mean, as somebody said. I don't really think he was being mean. I think he was just stating his view, using his First Amendment right, freedom of speech. But somehow, through the 70s or 80s or 90s, America's just become wussified. We're not the land of the brave anymore. Home of the brave. I know we're not the land of the free. But the point is that if there's school officials out there thinking that having your shirt untucked is going to make it better for the fat kids, the obese kids, the weight challenge kids, that's just ridiculous. You see, the solution is education. But the thing about the education is you just can't tell people. Just can't tell them. You can't be like a preacher just preaching to them. You've got to show them. You've got to show people that eating healthy has benefits. And that being height weight proportionate has benefits. They may know it, but they don't really know it. Because why would they choose otherwise? Well, they would choose otherwise from advertising because they've been taught to think. They've been educated to go to McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's or Taco Bell. See, that's all education. See, repetition is the mother of skill. And that's how you learn. By repeating over and over till you what? Till you get it down, till you master it, till you understand it, till you can do it without thinking. And you see, that's the problem, is that people are doing things without thinking. So, is this a feel-good? Me standing here with my shirt out like this? No, I don't have a belly, because I work out 5 days a week. I have my exercise regimen. Hey, I'm a junk food junkie. I eat chips and pretzels, all those salty snacks, peanuts, cookies. I love me some ginger snaps and oatmeal raisins. But the thing is, I counterbalance it. I usually do it in somewhat moderation. Sure, I have a big thing of popcorn all to myself a couple nights a week while watching movies. But then again, I'm up first thing in the morning, working out for about an hour. Lifting weights, yoga, Pilates, Zumba, step aerobics, body works. I do it all. Because I understand. I don't do it because I like it. I mean, Zumba's fun, but the rest of it, do I like it? I mean, I like the result. So I go through the process. That's part of the education. You see, you have to focus on the result, but you got to do the process. Because it's not just enough to say that you want the result. You got to know what the process is to get there. It's kind of like a map, a plan. You got to execute. But by telling kids to untuck their shirts, so I guess some kids won't be made fun of, like this is going to somehow hide the fact. See, the thing is, I don't think adults realize, or I think they forgot what it was like to be a kid. There's some things you can fool kids with, like magic, but there's other things that kids, they pick up on. They can see through the BS. They don't fall for the crap. That's all part of that teenage rebellion thing. But somehow, these educators, these elected officials, they've forgotten that. They forgot what it's like to be a kid. They're out of touch, basically. But to think that untucking a shirt is a solution to a problem, that's just nuts. It's just nuts. And the solution is not passing more laws like outlawing 64-ounce big gulps or double gulps or thirst busters. No. It's educating people. I mean, I think I made a video a while back. Say if you're thirsty and you get yourself some sugary drink and you're just slamming it down, you're not really enjoying it because you buy it for the taste. If you're thirsty, get water. It's next to free. Quench your thirst. And then, after you're done guzzling all that water, then take a sip of that Coke or Pepsi. Savor it like you would do a glass of fine wine. That's how you enjoy it. But I mean, when you're thirsty, if you have a Coke or Pepsi or a glass of cold water and you slam, it doesn't matter. So slam down the water. It's cheaper. It's better for you. And then every once in a while, you can enjoy a 12-ounce can of your Coke or Pepsi. And when you go to McDonald's or Burger King, ask them for a glass of water. They'll give it to you free. Ice water. No charge. But you don't need to buy that 64-ounce. Now, if you want to, you go right ahead. Free country, your life, your choice. But then again, if you're starting to see that stomach fold over that belt, you might want to think twice and make some adjustments in your personal choices. Now, some people go, oh, that's easy for you, or blah, blah, blah. No. You see, that's just making an excuse. See, it's your life, it's your choice. And the sum of your choices, that's what your life is. So if every day you choose things that put weight on your body and decrease your health, those are your choices. Can't blame anybody but yourself. You put that food in your body that adds weight on your body, and if you sit and watch TV and you don't get out and do something physical, those are your life choices. And if you say you're too busy, well, that's your choice again. So you see, it gets back to personal responsibility, which is something that this country, the people in this country, the leaders don't want you to have personal responsibility. They want you to be the victim so they can impose more laws and take away more of your money through more taxation of this, that, and the other thing. So you see, my fellow Americans, it's time once again to wake up and smell the tyranny.